We have Dr. Kelly Gebhard here from Happy Tales Veterinary Clinic answering all of your pet questions. You can send them to the number that's at the bottom of your screen. All right, here's some of the questions in the queue already. How can I help my dog with separation anxiety?
The first thing is you may want to talk to your regular vet about medication to help decrease their level of anxiety as you're modifying their behavior. It's a two-pronged approach when dealing with anxiety and behavioral issues. Sometimes you do need medication to help just calm their internal level of anxiety while you're doing things to help change whatever triggers their anxiety. And also with separation anxiety, you kind of have to modify your coming home and leaving behaviors so that when you come home, it's really hard, but you just ignore them when you come home, because if you come home and you're like, oh, I missed you so much, I love you, I love you, I love you, it's like, it actually amps up that separation anxiety. Same thing if you're about to leave and you're like, I love you so much, I'm gonna miss you till I come home. Oh, I want to do it. I want to do that so much, but my one dog who likes to chew our molding, I can't do that because it actually escalates her anxiety about me leaving.
Gotcha.
And I have her on medication, and medication is key. It's the one thing that keeps our molding intact and her happy.
All right, so we had an extra question. So do we not then say goodbye when we leave?
If you want to say goodbye, because our hearts want to, do it, 15, 20, 30 minutes beforehand, an hour even, so they don't associate the levens with your departure, right?
Okay.
So do it, but do it at a time well before you're leaving, and wait until they get back into their bed. Like if you come home, wait until they get back into their bed, their excitement has calmed down, and then go and give them some levens and that reuniting kind of thing. But because that's what I do for our dogs. I walk in and it's super hard because they're super excited, and I miss them so much. And hard days of work, I just want to come home and do my doggy therapy and love on them. But I force myself to just wait until they calm down, they get in their beds, and then I give them love.
Okay. All right. So we have to train ourselves almost more than we have to train the dogs. Okay.
100%.
This person says, my dog has had diarrhea for 18 hours. I think it's possible he may have ingested some fertilizer that may have been on his paws yesterday. Should I take him to the vet now?
Definitely. 18 hours is a really long time for them to have diarrhea, especially if it's really watery. They can become much more dehydrated than we can appreciate by just looking at them or the amount of diarrhea that they're making. And the fertilizer, if they ingest enough, it can cause intestinal symptoms of vomiting and diarrhea. So definitely seek veterinary care to assess hydration and get some symptomatic treatment to try and help resolve those symptoms and make sure that nothing else is going on.
Okay. This person says, my dog is starting to sleep or stay in bed longer. She's 9 years old. Is this behavior normal, or should I be alarmed?
I would say it's normal. Yeah, as we all age, we all want a little bit more rest. Our bodies need a little bit more rest, maybe a little sore, so we're less active. So 9 years old, and it depends on the breed too. If she's a 9-year-old Great Dane, that's in that senior category. And I can't remember, Tanya, if you said the name, or the breed, but if it's a 9-year-old, teacup poodle versus a 9-year-old Great Dane, that changes the relevancy of that, change in behavior. But in older large breed dogs, that's definitely expected.
Okay. This person says, what kind of worm medication should I be giving to my dog?
So there are a few very broad spectrum deworming medications that you can get from your veterinarian. I always recommend getting a medication, any medication like that, from your veterinarian to make sure you're getting a true product and not, say, a counterfeit product over the counter, or an over the counter product that isn't necessarily going to be effective or broad spectrum enough. We are seeing some medication resistant whipworms, and so or other types of parasites. So you want to make sure that you're getting the most effective medication for your pet and their needs. So go with a veterinarian's recommendation.
Okay. This person says, I have my dog groomed. Do I need to get my dog the flu vaccine?
Yes, I would recommend it. And you can talk with your veterinarian about your dog's specific needs, but we are seeing an increase in canine infectious respiratory diseases leading to kennel cough type symptoms, and also complications including infectious pneumonia. So if your dog does go into a situation in which they get contact with other animals, like boarding, grooming, daycare, I would recommend they get the influenza vaccine, as well as Bordetella. And you can talk with your regular vet about your pet's risk.
Okay. This person says, and I love this question, how many treats are too many treats?
We talk about this every time, right? And you have to go based on the size of the dog and the calorie of the treat that you're giving. Like you could give carrots or blueberries all day long, and I would say that's not too many. But if you're giving a biscuit or some of those higher calorie what am I saying, bacon treats, you need to think about each of those treats as a cookie, right? And if you're giving your pet 10 cookies in a day, that for a Great Dane, it might not be too many. For a Yorkie, it might be too many, right? If I ate 10 Oreos in a day, that would be too many. And we have to think of each cookie treat for our pets as an Oreo for us. So it's all relative to size and what you're giving. And if you want to give lots of treats in a day, stick to healthy things like carrots, green beans, blueberries, squashes, popcorn without butter or salt. So many healthy things out there that are definitely you can give a lot of.